Question 947, a long one, so concentrate. If you could use Jurassic Park technology to bring back one extinct creature, which extinct creature would you resurrect? And would you be worried about the resurrected animal running amok and killing people, as always seems to happen when people attempt this?
Not if I brought back a trilobite, no.
I would probably bring back is it the Tasmanian tiger that only went extinct about 100 years ago?
The thylacine.
Yeah, I'd bring that back.
I'd go for the passenger pigeon.
Why?
Yes, yes, I would actually. Yeah, passenger pigeon as well. I totally agree. Apparently,
They tasty.
Nice, that's why they went extinct.
They actually think that they could, but they don't think it would necessarily survive because of its breeding habits and how it would survive, or how they were a pack animal, which sounds weird for a bird, but they were very dependent on each other, and they don't think that they could breed enough of them to have a sustainable group.
Right. I think if the pigeons come back, they'd probably take over. I think they'd launch a coup.
Oh, that's terrible.
Very good.
On that note, I'm going to be back in 2 minutes. Okay.
Starkey says woolly mammoths or dodos. Spooky says dodo. Ike says pick up a linchpin organism for the local food web we've destroyed and make an ecosystem robust again. Spooky says haggis. I mean, we haven't seen a wild haggis in years. Sammy says prehistoric wombat. Say again?
But they have domesticated haggis, don't they?
No. Pretty much all of them now, they're artificial.
Oh, really? Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
No. Starkey says, I only want the dodo bird if they are as hilarious as an Ice Age. They're not. Nerdy says a Tyrannosaurus Rex the size of a mouse. Yeah, it would be whatever size it was. You don't get to mess with it. Granny.
I'd be tempted to bring back a megalodon. I'd really like to see a megalodon. But yeah, you do have to worry about that running amok and killing everyone.
We could cordon off DC.
There we go.
Chris, Science.tv says Neanderthals. That would be fun. Shaka, I do like the idea of Neanderthals.
Ah, that was going to be my answer.
Was it? The Santi's having Neanderthals.
Yeah.
Nerdy says...
do we bring the whole species back or just like one of them?
Well, one at a time.
One at a time. Okay, cool. Yeah, the Neanderthals. You can't just shoot them.
Nerdy says, I have Jurassic Park technology. I can modify genes at will. I wouldn't go that far. The Starkey says they can have DC, and I'm close enough to go see it. Paul.
Yeah, I said the Tasmanian tiger.
You did. You had a good answer as well. Antjer says, I thought haggis was food stuffed inside a sheep's stomach and boiled. That's the story they put out. They catch them.
Yeah, it's a fake. It's a little tiny furry creature that lives in the Highlands of Scotland.
See, I always thought it was just kind of like a very undisciplined sausage.
Sammy says, this might be a silly question, but isn't a megalodon a shark? Kind of.
Yes.
Yeah, we can dig out DC, make a nice big watery area.
How big of a storm would it take to pick up a megalodon and toss it onto a beach or into the middle of a city to eat people?
A normal hurricane would do it.
We'll just build it a tank in DC and we'll create it in the tank.
I'm sure we can make the White House airtight. Watertight, sorry. I'm betting it's already airtight. Oh, where are we? We're done. Yeah, DC is a swamp, it'll survive. If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.